What's up, my people? Today we are planning on painting the wall black. I have made a little change in plans. I'll explain it to you in a minute. But first we need to go check and see if this room is good to go. Have to use a key because I've got the entry from the house taped up and everything. So last night there just isn't enough light in here because this ceiling fan is garbage and the light on it is garbage, and we're going to replace it in this process. So I couldn't really see if this thing was painted well, and yeah, I think we're good enough to do it. So worst case scenario is that I have to go back around through these tape lines because there's a possibility that that beige, there's going to be like a little beige line around the room. So I may have to just go through and edge that out a little bit, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there, and I may not do it immediately. I may hold off on that. So speaking of holding off on stuff, let me tell you what I've decided. I am not going to be doing the shiplap wall right now. I was just looking at the finances, and we just in this move have spent so much money, and we are fine right now. I just kind of want to take a minute and let things resolve. I'm actually waiting on someone to pay an invoice from some work that I did, and they just have not paid it. And I'm getting agitated about it because I did the work and I want that money. But once they do that, I'd feel a little better. And let me just clarify, we're fine. We just have spent money like crazy, and that's just part of the move. So there's a lot of stuff I still have to do in here, and I feel like holding off on the shiplap wall will just, it's not a major financial deal. It'll save me $350 maybe even less than that, but it also, with the time, it just gets me to producing faster. So I think I'm going to come back in either February or March and shiplap the wall. So for now I'm going to paint it, and then we'll just let that ride for the time being. But I still got to go to IKEA and grab stuff for the room. I've still got to build out my desk area, build out the table, do the paper stuff, replace the ceiling lamp. So there's plenty of stuff to do over the next couple of days. So that's going to be the plan. So I'm going to go put on some painting clothes, which are the same clothes you're going to see in basically every video. And then we'll get started here in a few minutes. So even though I'm putting the shiplap on hold for now, it still gives me about 1/4 of an inch that I can come out with black paint. So I don't actually need to tape this off. I just need to not be super sloppy. And then I can always go back and touch it up after the shiplap's on or anything anyway. So these edges don't have to be perfect right now. So they're not gonna be. That's what that means. But I did want to tape off down here. I can get the top of that crown molding, or whatever you call that, the trim. I can get the top of that trim because the shiplap will butt up against it most likely. That's what I did in the other room. So the top is fine, but I will make sure that the bottoms are not, the front of it is not getting painted black for now.
My head is underwater, feel the pressure building up. Never let myself become a martyr, won't let anybody pick me up. Thought I was in control, that I'd handle you. Turns out I am lost, don't know what to do. I feel like my head is underwater, feel the pressure.
Alright, so the first coat is up. I already know I need to do another coat. Now, here is the caveat on this wall, because I know I'm going to shiplap it in the future. I'm not going to be super concerned with how well this is coated, but I got a bucket open, so I'm going to go ahead and give it another coat. And the corners aren't perfect, but again, when that shiplap comes in, I'm gonna have additional width here, so those corners aren't gonna be quite as big of a deal. So anyway, I'm gonna give it a shot. Minimal mess that got made, which is pretty good. So a couple of places I'm gonna have to tidy up, but pretty minimal on the mess. Thank goodness.
6 hours later.
Accent wall is painted. Now what I need to do is tear everything down in here and clean it up.
Building up. I don't wanna be a blanket that you wrap around to forget about. I don't wanna be the same thing that you left before.
Oh, all right. The room is painted. I gotta go to Lowe's and get stuff so I can build tables tomorrow and install my desk work area stuff. And oh boy, I'm done. I'm done. YouTube, I'm done. Frollo, I'll see y'all later.